Hello and welcome to this edition of Clearly Magical. I am Morgan and I am very, very late. The short answer is I had an assignment in which I'm waiting for my partner to reply to. The long answer is kind of more truthful but a lot more complicated and not pretty. Nothing bad. Mostly me being weird. Anyways, so yeah, clearly very late. Right, I wanted to tell you about my day yesterday though, I actually really did. Cause I'm taking a zoology course, and we do a lot of dissecting. And basically, last time was just kind of a free-for-all on the fishes, because it was our last day with them, and we could like poke and prod around any of them, and I don't know, it was pretty cool. Well, there was more than just, there was like the fish, and there was the sharks, and there was the other things. um, yeah, there was like skates and stuff too. Basically they went to a fish market and got a bunch of fish for us too, which was interesting. Anyways, the point of my excitement over that was, I decided to go and see if I could dissect the brain of the perch, and it's kind of hard because the skull is kind of tough but kind of not, and one person tried it and she ended up just getting impatient and taking scissors to it. Not a good idea. So, but yeah, I took my time with it, and I didn't actually like think it was that nice, but then I showed it to the one guy to see what he would say, like our TA, and he was all like, "Oh, we're gonna keep that." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Normally I'm not like excited or like trying to say good stuff like that. It's just I'm not good with tactile stuff at all. Like, I'm the clumsiest person. I mean, besides my two comrades. No, I'm kidding. I love you guys. So, anyways, I've just taken 3 minutes telling you about that. So yeah. I had things planned. I did think about this. I need something random. Oh, I had a fact too. I don't know. I'll probably edit this because this is boring, just watching me go, um, I don't know. Okay, something random, and a fact, we're gonna mix them, because I'm cool like that. Basically we got, like, a 10-minute lecture. Well, he said it was 7 minutes. He's like, it's 7 minutes, and it's kind of funny. Yeah. And basically on multiple choice testing, and how to do it, and what the professors are taught about it, basically. And basically he asked us this random question, and like literally 50% of the class chose C. Like, it was some complicated question that we wouldn't know the answer to, and then all the answers were just X's. So like, it clearly wasn't an actual question that like anybody would know the answer to. But anyways, yeah, so 50% of the class chose C, and it was like this nice curved shape of people, and he's like, some people chose E, there was no E, they'll do bad on the midterm. But yeah, he was like, oh, there's different effects that explain this, and it's been studied that, like the edge effect, that humans don't like edges, and so they'll tend towards like the B and C's answers because they're not on the edge. And alternatively, the professors will make their questions so that the answers are in the middle because they're the same way. And then there's the length effect, where the longest answer is like 25% of the time sorry, mixing things there. Generally, the longest answer is the most correct answer. And he's like, well, the drawback of this, though, is that the professors are taught this, and so, like, I don't know, there used to be like a beginner's exam or whatever, and my computer just went blank. Sorry. Okay. And basically all the answers were A, just to like freak the students out. And when he told us this, it immediately reminded me of my high school chemistry professor. He did that once to a particularly like, I don't know, I can't remember the word he used, but they were like pretty confident and proud and like smug group of grade 12s. And so he gave them this test and all the answers were A, just to psych them out. So mean. Anyways, so yeah, he's like, I'll never do that to you. He actually told us, like, oh yeah, generally I try and go like 25% of this and 25% of that, and like for between A and D. And he's like, basically, I could have 4 destructors, but I'm lazy, and really it's just 5% of your mark. I'm willing to give you 5% of that mark if I don't have to do that work. I rambled for 6 minutes about school. That's okay, I'm done everything I needed to do. I also wanted to apologize to Grain because I have been getting your texts. I just get them at weird times because I happen to leave my phone in random places that, you know, disable me from getting those texts at the appropriate time, and then I'll look at it at like 3 in the morning and be like, oh, oops. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I kinda sorta have to go. Yeah, I should go. Okay.